Welcome, guys. Today I will tell you about what are Model United Nations, especially about the United Nations Security Council Committee. So let's begin with what is Model United Nations. A Model United Nation is just a simulation of United Nations, where people act as representatives from various nations and participate in different committees of UN. They need to understand their country's or portfolio stance on the given agenda. Always stick to the foreign policy of your country. You need to know and understand the rules of procedures the committee will. Moving forward, in this video, we will talk about the United Nations Security Council Committee and MUNs in a great detail, and I'll also give you tips for that. Now, a brief on UNSC. The United Nations Security Council is one of the six principal organs of United Nations charged with the duty of maintenance of international peace and security. Its power includes establishment of peacekeeping operations, establishment of international sanctions, and authorization of military action through Security Council resolutions. It is the only UN body with authority to issue binding resolutions to member states. That means the resolution you make will be accepted by the whole world. Coming to the voting, the 5 permanent members in UNSC have a veto power, and 10 temporary members have normal voting right, and observer states don't have voting rights. This means when voting for a resolution, if one of the P5 goes against the resolution, then the resolution fails. For a resolution to pass, there needs to be 9 votes for the resolution with all permanent members for it. According to UN Charter, UNSC can put sanctions or take a military action against a nation with the assistance of military staff committee with a resolution for it, so you can call upon military forces against a nation. Now I would like to give some tips for a UNSC committee in MUN which will increase your influence in the committee and your chances to win best del. First, one of the most important factors in UNSC is the veto nations, these being US, Russia, France, UK, and China. During debate, it would be very wise to be with at least one of these delegates. The more, the better. Remember that these will be the delegates that will determine whether a resolution passes or not. So befriend with most number of P5. If we consider UN as a national government, the General Assembly would be the legislative power and Security Council the executive. Remember, UNSC as a committee has the right to send peace forces, impose economic embargoes, or even authorize NATO military intervention. Therefore, when dealing with international crisis or military situation, keep it in mind to help up solution and proposals. Third, and the most important, research is a key factor in any debate. Yet, when dealing with the UN, you have to represent a country that has certain foreign policy. Research becomes the most important. My best recommendation is to look up these resolutions that will help you determine the position of the council has taken in this topic before. For your country's stance on a specific agenda, you can visit your country's foreign affairs. Fourth, most important thing for United Nations Security Council's members is to maintain your country's foreign policy at any cost, especially for the permanent members, as they need the resolution not to be against their foreign policy and against their allies, as they can stop the resolution with veto. It is equally important for every nation, may it be P5 or an observer state. Fifth and last, act as if you are the actual delegate in the council. Get into it, take up your role, and believe that decisions you make in the council as the representative of your nation will shape the world tomorrow. Be creative, never hold back on idea that might sound unreachable. That's what UN does. It works miracle. I hope these tips will help you in the next time you participate in Security Council Committee of a simulation, and remember always to have fun because MUN is FUN. Best of luck. Thank you, danke, merci, gracias. Please like and subscribe for more if you like the video, and I'll be sending more videos about MUNs.